What's up, everybody? So a couple things happening today. We are going to be testing out some new mics so that there's not any more issues being able to hear us. And we are going to attempt to redo our Unity ceremony piece from our wedding, because this is what it showed up like.
You can just have to hold them. The green light will come on. You'll see it. There we go.
So we've got the new mics in. Let me know if you can hear us okay. So when we went and did our wedding in Mexico, we did a Unity ceremony with alcohol inks, and turns out...
Sorry, you just can't kind of...
What?
It's like our camera is drunk. No, that light is just too hot.
So, Mexico confiscated our alcohol ink. Mexico confiscated our 91% rubbing alcohol. So, day of the wedding, we realized we didn't have any rubbing alcohol for the ceremony, so they had to scramble around, and best they could do was 70% alcohol. And this is what happens when you have that much humidity in the air and 70% alcohol. It looks like basically gunshots. So we're gonna redo it right here, right now with you guys. Hope that's okay. Has anyone mentioned if they can hear us okay?
Yeah, how is the sound? We got these new mics. Kind of excited about it. So now we can, both of us, just walk around the phone. Sounds good. Y'all sound great. Awesome.
Super, super, super duper. So we are going to redo what was supposed to be a very awesome situation during our wedding in front of you guys.
Just remind me when I go to the restroom.
Our fam.
That I have the mic on.
Before you pull a Rhonda?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys don't know, a Unity ceremony is when you're at a wedding and two people or a family that's joining together all have hands in making one thing that represents both parts of you, and then that thing's supposed to be in your house and represent your coming together. So we decided, since we're artists, we're going to do an art piece. Merp. This is the actual board, the actual piece, the actual mess that we made in Mexico. So we're going to wipe it off, and we're going to do over it. If you guys don't know, this is one of our white, it's not a cradle board, but it's listed as a cradle board, but it's ready to hang pieces. And I don't think it stains that much, but we're going to find out together. While I wipe off this atrocity. So that
my dad was like, "Oh, it's burning. It's actual burning."
And then the flame was like,
I couldn't even see it. I don't know how Danny saw it. I don't know how anybody saw it in the...
Apparently one person caught a little tiny glimpse of the flame.
Yeah, you better get your tux on. Everybody dress up.
Everybody get formal real quick.
Y'all are basically going to the wedding.
Right? People that were actually there didn't even get this bit. And when we get our wedding video back, we'll post it for you guys so you can feel like you were there. So except for where the actual initial drops were, everything has come up pretty much.
Try this stuff. Try this OxyClean. See if this will... Just let it set on there.
OxyClean?
Yeah. I think it's like liquid...
I'm getting spritzed.
Liquid stuff that... What do you call it's made of?
I hope it doesn't affect the alcohol once we put it on there.
Oh, this is coming off more. I doubt it would. Hopefully.
Well, let's just make sure we fully dry it before we get on with it. And if you've never worked with alcohol inks before,
I think if you just let that sit, just let it, because you just touched that one piece and it like smeared this piece. See, if you just let it, give it a little bit. Look at that. Just let it sit.
I feel like a DJ.
Get you a little.
Can you guys hear our Unity song? Love song?
All right.
That's good enough. So it comes off pretty well for it to be.
Do y'all remember we used to
UFO.
burn coasters? Our camera was right over the top of it.
That's about to happen.
Oh boy.
One of you guys was so concerned when we would do that you sent us a BAM. Stop Fire Fast spray paint. Basically, it looks like I lost it in the spray paint. So, yeah. If you want to do this at home, I cannot give you actual advice legally, but I will tell you that what we do is we protect everything in and around what we're doing with a double layer
Aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil what?
Base. Catcher.
Yeah. So we even
protection.
have like a lip on the sides just in case.
Someone have 911 on standby.
Did you say that or did someone say that?
Someone said that.
Rude. And it is lifted up with glass.
Glasses.
Not plastic, because that will melt should it catch fuego.
Oh, fuego. Silly
That's Spanish for fire. Y'all. We are going to make sure to use 91% alcohol because that's going to burn the best. The pigments that we're going to use are the ones that we took down there, which are Spectrum Noir. It's a magenta, but it's got BP7 on it. And then an aqua color, like a deep turquoise, excuse me, BT8.
Did you turn the AC down again? I turned it up.
I didn't touch it since this morning.
I don't know how that is.
Can you guys tell we're married?
Remember, I have a mic on.
Just so you know, they can hear you.
I know.
Which means I'll hear you because they'll send me text messages. Also, happy Friday, y'all. Tink. This wine is courtesy of Miss Brody. She sent me wine way back, and so thank you very much. Additionally, we have gloves on so we don't stain our fingies. 91% alcohol because we learned the embarrassing hard way what happens with 70. And then we have our alcohol inks. We're going to keep everything alcohol-y outside of our aluminum pan. I put aluminum this way and then aluminum this way. Cool, cool. So the game plan is we're going to put alcohol on here, roll it around and make sure everything's covered, drop alcohol inks on it, and then Jeff and I will swirl it around. We're going to catch this beautiful piece on fire and see what happens. So it's going to be a pretty quick live, but yeah. So we have fire, alcohol, alcohol inks, a fire extinguisher, glass base, a substrate that is good with alcohol inks, and our aluminum catch-all fire drippy thing. That's all scientific terms. So let's get started. Let's get started. I'm not putting too much alcohol down to start because we're going to put more down after we drop some alcohol inks on here. 91% evaporates super quick, so you have to work fast. And you don't want to add too much ink because it will take over. That was a fun splatter. I wish it would just stay like that. A little bit more something, something, something.
Oh my God, I'm so scared. That's a lot.
B, come here. We have to like move around it.
Move it around. And if you guys do this, just be aware that your alcohol ink will go up underneath your piece and the fire will go under there. So always check your piece. Let's do it in a circle.
Okay. I feel like we need to get some more color like in the central
though.
area. See, my love and your love makes purple.
We don't even need to see a doctor.
It's easily curable.
Oh my God, this is going to be so much fun.
Okay, so we're moving all the alcohol-based everything away from the surface. We could just leave this here to...
Hold on, I'm going to move the...
We could just leave this at this point to just dry on its own, but then we wouldn't have the infinity rings, which was the whole point, because our love will go on for infinity.
Oh, what is that?
That is splatters of...
From where?
It was just like, I guess, the crusty bits.
Well,
Let me like work them in, and then we'll tilt them off.
I don't know where that would come from, though.
When I opened the cap, it was just there. So let's...
Did that just happen?
No. It was on to begin with. They just now melted. So let's just swirl it around it again, and then we'll tilt this side off.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Got this centered.
Okay, so get back, because this is... I think it's going to be a little bit bigger than what... Oh, my gosh.
I have the fire extinguisher ready. It's already starting to go down. B.
Wow.
That was supposed to happen at our wedding. Look how much cooler it is.
Yeah.
So you can still see there's flames under it because the alcohol will go down and around. So we have fire still under it. You can blow it out or just wait on it to burn out because it will burn all the way out. Wunderbar. It's even better than I expected.
That burnt it.
So.
That's so fun.
We'll paint the edges. And so my idea at this point is for Jeff to cut out who sent you and then our wedding date.
What is keep happening right here? Is it on your hands?
No, it has been there since the fire went out. I don't know how you didn't see it. But I'm okay with that because it's splattery. It's very on brand. So we have this beautiful piece. I want to do 50122 and who sent you, and then put this on our wall because wedding. What do you guys think of this process? If you do this, understand that if you have a 12-inch situation and you catch it on fire, it will be a tall flame. I think the flames were about 24 inches.
It was a good 24 inches, yeah. It
could have been even 30 inches. It was I was scared for a minute. Flame. That's the size. I was intimidated for a moment. So since everything is out at this point, I can pick it up and show you guys the awesome. It didn't do infinity rings really, except for on this outer edge.
I'm about to burn some stuff.
That's what we like to hear. Make sure if you're going to do that, have fire extinguisher handy. You can get these on Amazon.
Do it outside.
I don't have them linked. Do it outside. Still, even if you're outside, make sure you have this protective situation. Just be mindful, okay? Fire is nothing to joke around about, and I don't want to be in the news because somebody tried this and said I told them to do it. So, be advised. Fire is no joke.
Fully prepared for a bonfire.
How beautiful is that, though? It looks very galactic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited. Why didn't this happen at our wedding? So I could pick it up and be like, ah. But it's whatever, because I got to share with all of you lovely fam. So you can do that, but take all the precautionary measures. I can't stress that enough. Don't slack on the prep for precaution, okay? That's my first try.
Well, show them.
This is the sample piece I did to make sure it would work. This one I did outside.
A little different.
I like ours better. I like this like whooshiness.
It's not a tile. It's a
It's one of our white cradle boards.
white cradle boards.
It's actually just a cut down piece of melamine. Melamine, I can't say
Has
it.
anyone done this on aluminum? I've never seen anybody do it on aluminum.
A sheet of aluminum, I know it has been done, but not like aluminum foil. I don't know about that. But yeah, so maybe on Monday what we'll do is we'll cut the decals out and we'll apply them, and then we will seal it and then coat it in resin, and it will be a done piece. So if you're interested in seeing that, tune in on Monday. Bowie says hi to you guys, apparently.
You show me roses.
I don't know if I showed them. So I did this.
Fat girl cat.
I started this piece the other day on Marcy's channel. I am doing a time lapse of the video. I'm not really happy fully with it right now. I think it looks too...
Sue, we got our mics off of Amazon.
Looks very stagnant to me. It doesn't look complete. It looks like something very much is missing. But I'm still working on it. Tell me what you guys think. What's missing in this piece? Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I forgot to tell y'all that.
Look at Fat Girl Cat, y'all.
What? Someone bring me some Pringles.
What? Who's got the Pringles? Y'all, that is their chair. Like they have stake claim of the chair.
He's like, what? I'm okay with it. And
there's my zoom. It works.
Oh.
It was like...
Are you guys checking it on my pores right now?
No.
So yeah. I look forward to see what you guys think about this process. If you've attempted it or if you're going to attempt it, please let us know down below. Post your attempt at this with all of the precaution because fire down below. I mean, I guess I could show you guys real quick doing it on
yeah, there were only like
tile.
28 people in there. Now there's 41.
Okay, we'll do a couple tiles.
So if you guys are just joining us, we lit some stuff on fire.
We're about to light more stuff on.
We're gonna light a couple more things so y'all can...
You can see what's up.
See what's the dealio.
So, you really need to do this on a super smooth, not porous surface. Our melamine boards are great for that.
Thanks for sharing this with us, y'all. Yo, you're welcome.
These are just tiles from like the Home Depot or Lowe's or any hardware store. Make sure you wipe them off before you try it because sometimes there's stuff that falls on them from factories that kind of makes your alcohol inks disperse a bit.
And these are the ones where it will go underneath.
Yeah, it'll
go underneath and there will be a
flames.
fire. And if there's any on this, it'll drop down to here and get down here. So always please be careful.
I wanted to see how the Funkadelic inks that my lovely fairy art mother Judy bestowed upon me for a minute. She let me borrow these. This is an alcohol ink out of Australia. She does all of the shimmers. And typically shimmers don't like the fire. We're going to put that to the test. However, I have noticed, I don't know when Judy bought these, but they...
Sorry for the shakiness, y'all.
The metallic...
I'm trying to get this to sit right.
Okay. The metallics sink. You see them down here in the bottom. So there's no like, I guess I could put a BB in them to help them mix up, but.
Is there a reason you use 91% alcohol and not 99%?
I just had 91%. You could use 99%, just don't use anything under 90%.
Emma asks, how does it go with incredible? I don't know what that is. Irreducible?
Irreducible. Was that iridescent, Emma? Autocorrect, sorry. Iridescent. So I'm thinking that this yellow will count as an iridescent. It's got shimmer in it. And so we're going to find out. I know that sometimes fire doesn't like the iridescence. It'll just like crackle. Also super helps to have a very level surface. It's kind of skewed.
How would that be so off?
Because
there's texture underneath.
Yeah, there's texture under, and it's just not the. It's not
maybe
fitting.
A cup would be one of those paper ones, so that
paper will catch on fire. Has to be glass.
All this is going to catch on fire.
Okay. We're going to see how this yellow iridescent fares with fire. I have yet to catch a Funkadelic. See that? I've yet to catch a purple. Nope.
I think we were doing this with a brick.
We did have a brick.
And it just kind of soaked into the brick, so we didn't have to worry about it.
A brick's not flammable, so. So it looks like the iridescent is burning just fine. Yeah, I would say there's no problems. Sometimes it tends to crackle a bit, but this looks just great. There is a ghost flame over here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have burnt my hand many a times on that.
Yeah, and they're hot too, so
yeah. So
there was fire on it. So if you can, just let them set for a minute.
I always just put a little bit of alcohol down so that the inks don't just soak in. I don't use a lot of inks. I use bare minimal except for the yellows because they tend to just kind of get lost. I don't really try to swirl it around in any particular pattern. I just try to get some good coverage and then set it on fire as soon as possible because everything's going to shift and tilt and move while it's sitting there, especially if your surface isn't perfectly level. You're not trying to create a design with rolling around your inks. You're trying to create the design using the fire. You can see on this one that there is something on the surface because it's kind of repelled even though there was fully covered areas over here and over here.
Can you do this on resin once it's cured?
You can. If you do it on resin that's on a canvas, after you light it on fire, it's going to make the center of the resin bow kind of like if you do 2 layers on a piece that's on a canvas and you have a heat gun on it too long, you can see that the middle of the canvas kind of lift up in the middle and dome. So just be advised that it's going to mess up your design a little bit unless you're doing it on a cradle board like we have on our website, artisttilldeath.com. B, do you want to do one? You could do this one right here. This is for you. You want different colors? Boop. Boop. I wish there was some kind of sound effect. You're trying for sure to get purple. That looks like one of those panda faces. Oh, it's going to be a pretty one. It could be just because I'm partial to purple.
Purple.
So I did all these roses the other day, but this looks more like a fun rose to me than all of that I did. Look at that depth in this color.
I love it.
That looks great.
I win.
Okay, so you win.
Oh, we weren't doing.
I mean, you have me, so basically you win.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, y'all.
What? Don't answer that.
Those would be pretty to use for pen and ink project.
A what project?
Pen and ink.
Oh, pen and ink, yeah. That'll be
What you doing, Bowie?
Jeff
What
thing
you doing? You want to get down?
He used the doodle bug.
Are you hot? Yeah.
I do not have the gift. So, I want to see if the Funkadelic Halo ink will behave. Now, this is like Oaklawn, but in an alcohol ink. You can't see because the light's not on, but this is just like Halo. It is also by Funkadelic. Not sponsored, not paid. This is just, it's not even a review. She didn't even know I'm doing this. But I'm going to give it a shot. Ooh. Ah. It just looks chrome to you guys, but it's supposed to be just like Oaklawn. They didn't say that. I said that. Oh. Ink's just kind of soaked under it.
I don't know why I can't just barely zoom in.
Science.
Like, it really doesn't want to. I love that you're doing the test so we don't have to.
That's our favorite.
Jeff wins.
Okay. That's our unfavorite. I mean, my unfavorite. Okay. So I can see a whole bunch of movement in there of the particles just moving around, but nothing's like sparking or moving or, I mean, there's a little bit of bubbles over there on this side, but I think that's just because everything is tilted that way and it's just kind of boiling instead of evaporating immediately like it typically does. You can kind of see that boil. I don't think that's because of the holographic.
The other stuff didn't do it.
Well, the other stuff didn't go to one side and then just sit there.
There's stuff in there, so it might.
Well, we'll try it again.
Hello, Julie. Oh.
Yes.
Look at that.
Just like Oaklawn.
But I'm just not a fan of that burnt.
Okay, well, we'll do another one just to make sure. So this is basically, there's Oaklawn in this. There's a powder holographic that lays out in rainbow form. So I'm a fan of that. I'm going to let that live for a minute. I'm not going to move it yet because if it's not on fire, it's still going to be hot. Okay, let's try it again and try to make sure it's level.
Kim May, didn't you just say I won?
No take back, please.
No take back, please.
Okay.
Do we need to put these mics on our Amazon thing so people can buy them on Amazon and then we get a little cut?
Little some.
Ooh, that looks so good.
Should I leave that dark spot?
Yeah. They couldn't see you turning it.
Oh, sorry. I think I might add another. Bleep.
Julie, everyone is awesome.
Whoa.
Yeah, but then Erica did the new one with the glitter.
Take back C.
Let's see how it is.
To be fair, if Jeff did one with the holographic,
It would look just like yours.
he'd probably still win.
Boop. Yay for rainbows.
We love rainbows. I know I went into that really fast by letting it on fire.
We're trying to figure out the new camera right now. Phenomena.
If you guys
We
know how to
got
work
a
one of those, let me know.
a card. What's it called?
A capture card.
A capture
okay, so
card,
look on this one. It's not boiling until it gets into a heavy moment.
A heavy moment?
Mm-hmm. Maybe you can go, and then the moment's done.
It's very holy.
Yep.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Well, won't you look at that? You wiping the tires, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Crash and burn.
Who did?
Tim, what are you talking about?
That 10 peas. What you talking about?
Tim, we just went and bought $100 and some worth of spray paint caps today.
No, he has some on order.
Does it feel crusty?
I haven't felt them up yet. Hold on. Ooh, you don't have gloves on.
Is it hot?
Not on the top.
It's still hot. Yeah, you can feel it.
But it's something that would be covered with.
Yeah, you can cover that with.
Did the holographic come off on your finger, or does it have a good binder?
Julie, we did our wedding piece, and then we just started messing around with the alcohol ink with coasters. Setting stuff on fire on a Friday. It's Fire Friday.
Fire Friday.
Maybe that should be a new thing for the summertime.
I need you to rub your hands on it and see if the sparkle comes off or if it has a good binder. Yo, I would have put money that
kinda, but not.
But not though. Like 3 flecks of glitter does not.
Yeah.
For as much as shiny and glittery is on this, nah. Okay. Would you guys like me to carry this stuff in the shop? Because that right there leads me to believe that I need to. But it's up to you guys because we do it all for y'all.
Put that over there.
Okay. Don't forget that. Splat. Boop.
Didn't splat any.
Are you in camera? Nope. I hope it leaves that.
That's what I'm hoping. How did it go?
That's why you have, it's okay. That's why you have aluminum down there because we tilt it off so much.
Yeah.
But because everything's aluminum and we don't have anything within that area that's...
There's so much alcohol in there. That might break that glass.
Sometimes it takes just a blowhard.
That's crazy. It looks almost 3-dimensional.
Okay, all the alcohol is.
Here, use your rag, because that's going to be hot.
Oh, I'm picking up it.
What's up, Shane? Put it on this one.
What's up, Shane?
We can.
Every time we say sup, Shane, I think about sup, Kane.
This is super fun.
We got rainbows.
Manuel, what's up? We're just playing with fire.
You know, like adults do on Friday.
It's a Beavis and Butthead hour.
Did you say that or did someone say that?
I did.
I was like, who am I arm wrestling?
The Mod Squad just showed up.
B, can we have Mod Squad shirts and stickers?
Shirts and stickers.
We can even sell some to Ron Deasy for her Mod Squad that I'm a part of.
Do yellow and glitter, just yellow and glitter.
Just yellow and glitter? Okay. Ugh! That's too much. It'll be fine. Where did it? The yellow is also by Funkadelic, so it's a shimmer anyways.
TG.
Have you guys seen our awesome chair? I just found out that was from TG. So super thank you to TG for giving us an actual home area within our home.
Within our home.
I mean, if we're honest, we have one home area and it's all because TG. Okay, we're probably going to catch that on fire, but just be advised.
Yeah.
It's like if one bit drips off that's on fire, everything's on fire. Which is why aluminum base. Exactly.
Deep, 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 deep. That's pretty subtle. Like, I like that. Fire! Fire!
Mm-mm.
Are we allowed to say fire on YouTube?
Let's just say fuego.
Oh. That's so much fun.
Can you see like that extra thick wave of...
Yeah.
All right, we got 3 more co-stars.
Why didn't no one bring marshmallows? Black and gold colors? Question mark.
I could do black and yellow, black and yellow.
Look at these two. She's like, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
So he's like, but what's in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have some. Say hi.
Did you say hi to the people? Bowie.
Something moved too fast. So I'm going to dig into this box of awesome from Judy and pull a black.
Box of awesome.
Yeah, she gave me this box of awesome to try out the Funkadelic inks and some others. So there's a black in here.
That phone sound is called Here Comes the Ninjas.
Is
it? I don't know.
Ooh,
I just said it. I
intuitive.
just said it as my text message.
Coffee.
Big girl cat just got into the box. She's like,
Brown.
yep, I'm home.
She's been waiting for that package all day. Finally. None of that is, well, I guess there is a gold. There's this one. Chiffon Donna.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know, Jennifer. I don't know what the name. I know there's a name of it, which would be funny if it was that.
So this one is mixing up together way easier than the yellow did. But this is Funkadelic Chiffon, Wispy Light, AI with a caress of golden pearl. Ooh, Bonk. All right, so this. Okay, so I have way more control with this ketchup bottle than this massive bottle. So we always just transfer some into here.
Let's do this so that we don't catch a huge fire.
I'm not catching a huge fire.
I know, but...
Oh, you're going to dry up it?
Yeah, because that just makes me too nervous.
Okay. So, like with some inks, you have to snip the tip.
Snip the tippy.
Tippy snippy.
Next time, try saying, here come the ninjas, when the phone says, ah.
The na.
Yeah.
Okay. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Roxy G, what's up? Whoa, that was quite a bit.
I said, oops. It's gonna look like a whole yellow jacket.
Like a windshield hit a yellow jacket.
See, it's gonna look like better than that. It's gonna look like a designed situation.
Okay.
I'm trying to make it super level so that it does super level things. Live. Obviously, it's not super level because everything is shifting down to this quadrant.
Quadrant. That is not a pretty sight.
The beautiful thing about alcohol inks is if you don't like it, you just wipe off it. And so after this cools...
The yellow looks fun, though.
You see the shimmer from that Funkadelic in there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's from that Funkadelic chiffon.
Fly to the Bumblebee.
You guys, I tried so hard to learn that in high school. I've yet to learn it. Just wanted to share my failure with you. Thanks. So we're going to let that cool, and then we're just going to wipe off it and do other things to it. Now, this is the last one. B, do you want to make it do? You can pick any of those colors that are yonder.
Overs, yonders. Overs and unders.
Over, under, yonder. If those don't mix up because there is not... Oh, in one of those, there is not a little bleep, bleep.
Oh.
Yeah, you may have to just pour out it.
It's pretty full, so.
That's going to be mostly blue. Blue and gold, that is very Tudor of you.
Boy Cat always is somewhere where he should not be.
We're just doing our own thing, and then off in the distance we hear...
Oh my gosh, I can't even see that. It's gonna make an ugly green.
What did you think blue and yellow was going to do?
I don't know, not mix. Just leave it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not an ugly green. It's like a Payne's green. And you got the infinity, like, ring circles. That burned off really well. So these are what's known as infinity rings. This... Do you like my fade? Mm-hmm. That's still warm. So we'll move this one and then we'll do one more. And then I'll wipe that one off and show you how easy that is. See, that actually looks really good. And I don't know why you're... Oop, I was gonna pick that up. It would have been a painful oopsie. That gold is awesome. That looks like... That almost looks like Mayron, but in an alcohol ink. So maybe we're gonna have to carry a couple of kinds of this. Okay. It's like I hear him but can't see him. We're gonna have to have rainbow, boop, boop, boop. And then some of the magenta.
And then the gold.
Well, I was gonna do yellow. Should I do gold instead?
Yeah, that gold I just used, I like that.
Joyce. Judy, did you add the mixy-uppy beads in here, or?
Lisa said green and red.
Okay, here's the
about green and red.
Here's the thing about that. That's gonna make the most atrocious brown if it mixes.
Yeah. That should be amazing.
It's just already like
doing fun
breaking
stuff.
off of the sides. So I'm almost 100% sure it's gonna have a texture to it. But we will just see. Fire. So apparently metallics don't like to do infinity situations.
But that's so nice and subtle.
It is super subtle. Let's just see. Did that metallic eat up all the rainbow?
No, you can still see it. I mean, I can. They really can't. Oh, there it is. Like, just at certain angles, you can see it.
Ew. For the most part,
Stephanie said, I need that rainbow.
So, okay. So, I was going to say don't quote me that you could probably drop some Oaklawn into your alcohol inks. How about this? We're going to do the test so you don't have to. How about that? Hold on. Let's clean this off. Boop, boop, boop. B, if you will
Boop, boop, boop.
wipe off it. I'm going to get some Oaklawn and we're going to see if it works. Hi, Papa.
You're going to put Oaklawn on here?
I'm going to put Oaklawn in an alcohol ink.
This is still kind of hot. That's crazy.
Should I grab another thing? I'm going to go ahead and assume that I need fine Oaklawn so that it works proper. So I'm going to assume I'm going to take the 15.
He's in the bedroom complaining.
I'm going to take my jar of 15 microns. But I bet it would work with any of them, but we're going to try it with our 15 micron jar. In a moment. Just a moment.
So much.
Just a moment.
Under here that I'm not a fan of that.
What movie is that from? Just a moment.
TPS reports.
Yeah, that's not the name of the movie. Do you think that's too hot for alcohol inks?
No.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to drop some of this. Yomp, yomp. Then some of something. We'll try this. Aqua. Her eyes are aqua. Yoop, yoop. I'm gonna need some more of this. This is mostly to see if Oaklawn, our Oaklawn, works in it. Or if it'll just like come up. No, there's yellow in it
Sue
now.
said, I have put interference powder in alcohol and it worked.
So the probability of something working all comes down to particle size and the binder that's in the alcohol, whether it'll keep it intact or not. So I know it's in there and it looks like it's in there and it's
Yeah, you can see it.
in there. It comes down to if it's going to leave a texture and if it's
Put it a little bit to the left.
and if it's going to rub off. Yeah?
No, you're like,
Better?
yeah, I guess.
And if it's going to like... So I'm going to go ahead and say that this particle size is too big. I need a finer powder. You can see the grit, which probably also means that I'm going to be able to slough it off.
Slough it.
Slough off it.
Slough enough, I guess.
It does look fun. I like that it left those vein areas because I can't say I like veins because you guys are going to hit me with that's what she said. But I like a juxtaposition between like heavy dark lines of color and very soft and muted areas.
How is that still on fire?
There's still alcohol there. So,
Burned it.
yeah. But that would wipe off as well.
Oh, it's on the bottom.
It was on the bottom. So,
Jacqueline Zig Art Studio said, thank you for doing the test so we don't have to. She really appreciates that.
that's what we're here for. So, I'm going to try.
You know that's going to be hot.
I know, but it's mostly hot over here, but there is some of it over here. So it's not, ooh, it did.
You can hear it.
I took a whole line of color off. So that's what I'm talking about. If there's not a good binder and if the particle's too big, you can just pull all of...
But I wonder if you just put resin over that, then it would just like...
Yeah, if you put resin over it, it would stay. But I want to know that it would stay anyways. So... it looks like this because the substrate is still warm, so the alcohol is almost immediately evaporating. So that's why it's beating up in areas. Also, if you like this look, preheat your substrate with fire or heat gun. That's going to take a minute to cool off, so we're just going to set that one aside.
What if you sprayed it with fixative? Well, I guess I'll try green and red.
Okay, I'll pull one more out and do green and red, just so you can know what it looks like, and so that we do the test so you don't have to. So, here's a clean this. I don't know how alcohol will move over a spray fixative because it tends to have kind of a texture because it's glue. So that'll be a test for a different day. But we will do it for you. I know I have a red over here. Hi, Bubba.
They're going to save you from brown.
Well, so here's the thing. We do the test so you don't have to. So I'm going to try to do this as spaced apart as possible so that there's no real... So there goes that.
Sabotaged herself.
I did! Womp womp. Obviously that wasn't on purpose because now I have it on my leg. That's fine. We'll just use some of this and move it over that way. We'll keep our...
You're just trying to start a fire underneath there,
I'm
aren't you?
not. I'm just trying to be regular. Okay, so we have green and red.
Christmas in the city.
See, that was beautiful. You know what? There's been color choices that people have done in our classes that I was like, why would you do that? That's going to be horrible. And then by the end of it, I was like, no, I'm going to have to try that myself, and it's going to look amazing. So you know what? This may look just brilliant. Oh, I didn't wipe it off, so it's going to have a little bit of that something. Ugh.
Not regular, you're extra.
I'm going to have to do another one. And wipe it off first. Sorry for all that moaning and groaning. I had to get a tile from under. So don't pay attention. Oop, that was my bad. All right.
Can't try to be regular and try not to make brown at the same time.
I'm gonna do my best to do all the things proper. Green, boop, and green, boop. You okay, Bubba? Yeah? You're a pretty boy. Red, red.
It made a dragon.
I'm going to do green and then red. I'm trying to keep them as separate as possible.
But what's the point of that? If you're trying to separate them, like, the whole point of all this was to mix it around.
Okay. So I'll put a drop of green over here.
Well, I'm just saying, what's the, like, why would you try to keep them separate?
So that they don't look like hot garbage when they make brown.
Whole point.
Okay. How about this? We're just going to mix it very minimally because who knows. Also, this may get really en fuego, so you may want to move your camera.
Really en fuego-y.
Yeah. Well, apparently,
Grandpa likes to watch television. Apparently, he lets me, he says, apparently,
this is my first
he
time
lets me,
on a roller coaster.
yeah, no, he said, apparently it's my first time on the news. Apparently,
It was.
Grandpa lets me play with the remote control after he watches television.
I think that red just doesn't burn well. Let me
Not
find
at all.
Another red. Here's one from Ranger. Last one, I swear. Let's resin. Let's talk about how your ink does not like
Hot
to burn.
garbage is my go-to style.
What is?
Hot garbage is my go-to style. Red and green should never be seen between another. Red and green should never be seen without a color in between. Is that like a riddle or a rhyme? DHD?
I like it though. Whether he made it up or someone else did, I'm here for it. I mean, they. I don't know your pronouns. PhD. I think I said he just because Jeff said what you said. Therefore, the voice is masculine. Okay. You got it. Everybody calm down. Now, if this doesn't work, I'm just going to blame the tile.
Oh my gosh.
Let it happen. This is going to look like a Christmas tornado that everybody loves, okay? Okay. Flame on. And if it works this time, I'm blaming Let's Resin ink. It looks like I'm blaming Let's Resin ink, by the way. For the most part. So it's only really not cute in the areas where it's just a whole bunch of compiled color. Otherwise, it doesn't look that bad.
I could legit watch you guys do this all day.
How many A's in all day?
Just one, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Y's.
Okay.
Dewa.
Dewa?
Dewa.
So, womp womp, because Let's Resin ink apparently does not like to catch on fuego. We have to talk about this Let's Resin. Shoot me a DM, because I know y'all be watching.
I know y'all be watching.
And,
all right.
Yeah.
We're done, Ski?
That's a wrap, people.
Blink. Nobody wants to see that up close. It was literally just on your mammies.
Everybody wants to see my life up close. This is what we really came here to do. I love it. What do you guys think? Are you going to try this? Tell me that if you're going to try it, that you have all the protective measures, like aluminum foil and a fire extinguisher. Because this fire is no joke. I love this. Okay. I love this. I think on Monday, B, you good with doing a decal of our dates and then us doing resin? So if you want to see how to seal this in with archival spray so that none of it moves, and then how to coat alcohol ink pieces in resin, tune in on Monday at 6 p.m. Central. What time is it right now? So it's going to be an hour ago, but on Monday.
So in Australia, it's a day ahead, 14 hours before right now.
Minus 12 hours.
Yeah.
Plus 12 divided by pi.
Sleep for an hour, then wake up, then set your timer for another 12 hours.
Yes, very bad. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys give it a shot with precautions. Do not tell me that you caught your kitchen on fire, because I know that's where people like to art. And
thank you, Jennifer R. Thank you, Kelly.
And thank you, everybody that's watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you are subscribed, please ring the bell. And also, if you're subscribed,
hit the thumbs up. Thanks, Emma.
Leave me your thumbs and make sure that you're actually subscribed, because YouTube likes to unsub people sometimes because rude. But yeah, Bowie said if you don't subscribe,
thank you, DHD.
Then you don't
Thanks,
love
Teresa.
puppies. You hate puppies if you don't subscribe.
Yeah.
In the arms of the angels. Oh, you're making sounds. He looks less sad. Yeah.
I'm always burning stuff. It'd be nice to do it on purpose for once.
With
Good night, Evelyn.
To create artwork.
Good night, everybody. Hope you had an awesome Friday and a beginning of an awesome Saturday in Australia.
You're in the future.
Yeah, futuristic people. Be kind to one another, because you never know what somebody's going through.
And always remember,
we do the test,
so you don't have to.
Ew. All right, see y'all later. Bye.